But yeah, basically just looking at the meat and potatoes of it, or like the start of it, you got demons caught on tape. This was like a common trend for the early stages of YouTube. Basically, you'd just see people recording some sort of weird creature and it looked fake as hell. And basically, it's just a whole situation where people are just trying to scare you. It's not really that interesting, for being honest here. It's one of those things where it's like, let's face it, we've seen that a million times. So it's like not really there's not really much of a point to talk about it. And the same goes for phobia compilations, Arabic YouTube, 3 AM challenges. Like we've seen all of these. It's it's easy to explain. You got for with the 3 AM challenges, you got douchebags just like exploiting them so that they can get like a lot of money and a lot of attention, and it's all kind of fucked up, for being honest here. I forget the name of the guy, but he there was this one guy that made a 3 AM challenge of the live streamer Etika after he died, just like calling him or something, and it's fucking despicable, to say the least. It's awful. But let's just get to the first video, right? Which is blank room soup. So my first introduction to this really was with some ordinary gamers covering the video. He allegedly found this on the deep web or some shit, and it was just like really confusing to him. And the whole thing of it is that it was allegedly there was like a bunch of rumors that this guy was kidnapped and that he was being forced to eat his wife's remains, and that's what's in the soup, and that this was like some sort of secret dark organization or some shit. The reality is that it likely is just a prank of some kind. Like we know who made the models that are in the background and that were caressing him. You know that the guy that made those models was working on Pixar stuff, and he made those before he allegedly. No, what happened was he allegedly lost those. It was essentially stolen from him, those models, and he would get a videotape of this video, and it was this big mystery that to this day you just couldn't find it. But the reality of it is that he probably just made this whole thing as a viral publicity stunt or something, or just as a joke. I mean, you could even hear the cameraman like mid-video laugh at the guy slightly, and it's just like it's obvious that it's like it's kind of obvious when you actually listen to that. But needless to say, this is like if this isn't one of the most viral fucking creepy videos, then I don't fucking know what is. Because like this shit was everywhere for a while, and it's not really hard to see why, because it's just like where the fuck did this come from? And why? I fear that my explanations are probably not going to be all that good, but I'll warm up to it. Alright. It's not really hard to see why people consider it disturbing, seeing how the guy's eyes are just covered, and it's just like this whole situation where he's just like, you can't tell whether or not he's crying or laughing. So it's not really that hard to see why people think it's scary. Because like even as a prank, it's really disturbing. Guy laughing. Yeah, that's the first video. Alright, on to the next one. This is a channel. It's pretty well known at this point. And then I don't need to tell you how. I don't really think I need to explain it that much. It's really just an animation channel. And it has gotten a lot of attention, needless to say, because like tens of millions of views for each video. It's a lot of traction. Um, it's basically just photo bash edits that are animated, and the whole goal there is to just, from what I'm seeing, it's just to make these edits as weird as hell, as weird as possible. And it's just like, it's just one of those situations where the more that they do it, the more that they got, the more skill that they had, because like when he started off, it was kind of like it was still good, but you could tell that there was like less fidelity to it. But when you look at his videos nowadays, and even with this, it's pretty seamless in a lot of respects. But yeah, don't really think that I need to explain that much more. It's just an animation channel. Okay, so get to another one. This one's fucking hilarious. Burger King foot lettuce. The irony here is that what's the original meme? Like, I don't give a shit about the other ones.
Number 15.
This one's a fucking banger, okay? This one is a banger. I don't care what you say. Hello, hello, whoever joined in. Right now I'm any god damn it.
Number 15.
Oh well. Alright, but anyways, like this is a fucking banger. Like these are not really a scary video, but it came from a YouTube channel that's pretty well known for making horror videos, and you know, people dunk on him for his voiceovers or whatever, but uh, all of that aside, he's actually a pretty entertaining channel, all things considered. And this is just like the peak of the unintentional humor that he had here, and it's a popular copy pasta.
Burger King foot lettuce. The last thing you'd want in your Burger King burger is someone's foot fungus, but as it turns out, that might be what you get. A 4chaner uploaded a photo anonymously to the site showcasing his feet in a plastic bin of lettuce with the statement, "This is the lettuce you eat at Burger King." Admittedly, he had shoes on, but that's even worse. The post went live at 11:38 p.m. on July 16th, and a mere 20 minutes later, the Burger King in question was alerted to the rogue employee. At least, I hope he's rogue. How did it happen? Well, the BK employee hadn't removed the EXIF data from the uploaded photo, which suggested the culprit was somewhere in Mayfield Heights, Ohio. This was at 11:47. 3 minutes later, at 11:50, the Burger King branch address was posted with wishes of happy unemployment. 5 minutes later, the news station was contacted by another 4chaner, and 3 minutes later, at 11:58, a link was posted, BK's Tell Us About Us online form. The foot photo, otherwise known as Exhibit A, was attached. Cleveland Scene magazine contacted the BK in question the next day. When questioned, the breakfast shift manager said, "Oh, I know who that is. He's getting fired. Mystery solved by 4chan. Now we can all go back to eating our fast food in peace."
The real question here is why would anyone want to eat Burger King, right? So, Catastrophe Crow is basically an ARG where there was this guy that made a N64 game, and I think it was either an N64 game or an early 3D game that's in the light of games like Super Mario Bros. Or Spyro or that sort of thing. But his family died or something like along those lines, and people would essentially, like, he would essentially have this situation where he'd make these really fucked up edits of his own game. Like, I think in one of them there was just straight up a coffin, something along those lines, and it's just like, my explanation probably would not do it justice, and something else that I will say here is that I'm probably not going to be going into detail about ARGs or that sort of thing because I would be here for hours, and I'm mainly just wanting to explain videos, not video series, right? Now, I might make an exception here or there, but all in all, I don't really think that people want to see like me awkwardly explain an ARG and just not really do it much justice. But yeah, let's just get to the next video. There's actually multiple videos like this. This is just a classic screamer. So you've been warned. But yeah, there's not really much to explain here. It's your classic sort of screamer. Basically, people are just gonna go up to it and be like, "Hey," basically, there was just this whole trend where people would post videos that seemed innocuous at first, and I assume you know this, but like I'm mainly talking to the Gen Zers and Gen Alphas that just don't really haven't really seen that history of YouTube. But basically, you just see someone who is like, basically someone would just make an innocuous video, and at the last second you get a screamer. you get someone screaming at your face or a monster screaming at your face. Sometimes it would just be like so low effort that it'd be a set of images and then a creepy image. It'd just be this whole situation where you're just not really able to trust it that much, and you trust the video that you're watching that much, and the situation there would be like a big example of that is like how illusion videos would have screamers. You tune into it and you just see someone, you just see a scary pop up at the end of it, as it would be like telling you to look closely at this spiral here, and you look closely at the spiral, and at the end of the video you get Linda Blair screaming at you. But yeah, this is probably one of the best examples of a screamer because it's actually well done. Alright, so explaining this one. This one was a lost footage tape. Essentially, someone would unearth this video in Croatia, and the whole situation there is that someone apparently died. A couple of people apparently died. The reality of it is that it's not real. It's just a creepypasta. It's a well done creepypasta in like the respect of how it was made, how realistic it is, but it's pretty much just a regular creepypasta. There's not really much to say about it.
Čekam te 5 minuta. Ovoga...
Gle kaj imam.
Daj, nema me snima, nema me snima.
Gle kaj imam.
Nema me snima.
Rekao sam ti da sam kupio novu kameru, nisam vjerovao.
Dobro, koja je?
Ide pogledaj kako izumira. Prebolesno.
Cool.
Cool.
Ovoga... Čekaj, jel snimaš sad ili?
Da.
Daj, nema me snima, please, da se boži. Nema me snima.
Dajmo nešto radit, ne znam, snimit nekaj.
Ajdemo do Mate.
Možda.
Nema me snima, ti što se boži.
Dobro, dobro. Evo.
Pet likova u kafiću.
Pa da.
I mi nismo... Onog lika, gledam liku.
Di?
Gle lik piše, tamo gdje ga snima. Ne, jel piše, kaj radi? Sam stoji.
Ajmo dalje mi.
Kaj radi samo?
Pa nemam pojma.
Dobro, nema veze, aj, neće idemo mi, kaj? Nema me snima.
Cijelo vrijeme mi je bilo onako ono, blurano onako, kad sam dolazio, nemam pojma kaj.
To biti.
Kaj je to?
Fuck. Gle ovo.
Bravo.
Gle lika. Au, Isuse Bože.
Ček, to je to ono opet?
To je ono lik koji piše. Kaj?
Dobro, daj.
Koji lik? Koji je vrak?
Nemam pojma, daj ga šutni, ja ne znaš. Daj ga šutni.
Neću se. Mislim da je pijan ili nešto.
Okej, mislim da idemo... Ajmo mi odavde,
Fuck, ti mu vidio facu, snima ga, snima.
Pa naravno da sam vidio facu, vidio.
But yeah, the main crux of this video is that they found someone who was acting very bizarrely and was almost like a cryptid, like Slenderman for the millionth time, but not Slenderman. This one's well made, but there are others that just aren't well made.
Nisam skužio, čekaj, kaj je bilo? Debili su, ajmo ga
Zato,
snimiti.
naš šanse da idem snimiti tog lika, vidiš da nas je napalo, kaj tebi ono?
Ne, daj čovječe, onak možemo ga staviti na YouTube,
Da,
onak. To je
ja,
samo stari deda,
ne,
pijani.
ja
s
idem,
s
naš
crnom
šanse.
pacom, onak, daj, ajmo ga snimiti se Božicu.
Čik,
To oni se Bože. Kak je došao tu? Se Bože, daj, kaj, jel to oni se Bože? Snimaj ga, sad ga snimaj, sad nemoj
Da.
pobjeći. Kaj radiš se Bože? Kaj radiš?
ne znam. Ej, jel si ti u redu, onak?
Oprostite, jel vam treba pomoć?
E,
Ko je vrag, onak?
idemo do Mati, ne, naš
Da sam
šanse.
pijan. Ok, znači, Matija, studeni... Aha,
Cool.
otvoreno.
So it's just like, hey, this video outside, I'll fuck it up.
Kak je pusto.
Creepy.
That's what they're gonna do now, push it down
Koji kat?
upstairs.
Peti kat, jes.
I will give this video credit. It has one thing down pat. It is very just kind of realistic in the sense that you don't get this massive like jump scare at the end. It's just dread and tension, which is better than a lot of these types of videos because let's face it, a lot of people in this sort of community, myself included, like the horror making community, that they'll sometimes rely on like cheap scares, cheap gimmicks to creep you out. I mean, shit, people are making fun of analog horror at this point, and it's kind of depressing, but it's also to be expected because well, there's no other way to put it. The market's saturated. And because the market's saturated, it's just kind of hard for people to actually, it's easier for people to make things, it's harder for people to stand out. And it's probably been as hard as it's always been when it comes to actually making content that's, well, good. And of course, good's a relative term if we're being honest here. But the point here is that that one's an actual decent one. Go to another video, shall we? Alright, so basically the whole point of this video was it's an art project, and it's basically some sort of deal where someone wanted to make a video where someone dies and then comes back to life and then contemplates what just happened and seeing the afterlife, or in this video's case, lack thereof. And they basically do it just by making a video that is a sort of anagram. You have it go pan into the mannequin's face and then it dies, or it says something incomprehensible, and then then the video goes in reverse, and it says the line. And I don't really know if it's meant to be creepy or not. It's hard to say. I'd say that either way it does a pretty damn good job, because it's on this iceberg. That's why. Like, it's just kinds of fucked, if we're being honest.
Nie tam, see, red. There is nothing.
It doesn't help that the damn thing's staring into your soul. Alright, on to Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. Kind of an infamous one. It's probably the most popular one here. This whole thing is just infamous for, this whole thing is probably like the most popular series here, aside from Syriac's stuff. The whole thing there is just that it's supposed to be, it's satirical in a sense. This one in particular is satirical about how hypocritical the education system is, and how it like punishes creativity. And the whole thing that launches it into being a disturbing or creepy video is what happens in the last quarter of the video.
Your favorite idea? Mine is being. What's your favorite idea? Mine is being creative.
How do you get that idea?
I just tried to think creatively. Now when you look at this orange, tell me please, what do you see?
It's just a boring old orange.
Maybe to you, but not to me. I see a silly face. Walking along and smiling at me.
I don't see what you mean.
'Cause you're not thinking creatively. So take a look at my hair. express myself.
That sounds really boring.
I use my hair to express myself. Now, when you stare at the clouds in the sky, don't you find it exciting?
No.
Come on, take another look.
Oh wait, I can see a hat, I can see a cat, I can see a man with a baseball bat, I can see a dog, I can see a frog, I can see a ladder leaning on a log.
Think you're getting the hang of it now, using your minds to have a good time.
I might paint a picture of a clown.
Whoa there, friend, you might need to slow down.
Crashing at my door. Yeah, like that part's like.
Here's another good tip
Oh, yeah,
of how
something's
to
off.
be a creative whiz kid. Go and collect some leaves and sticks and arrange them into your favourite colour.
Blue.
Green!
Green is not a creative colour. There's one more thing that you need to know before you let your creativity flow. Listen to your heart, listen to the rain, listen to the voices in your brain. Come on guys, let's get creative! Get creative! Now let's all agree to never be creative again.
Horrible sound.
Wait, this is one I've never heard of. Already off to a good start. But yeah, this whole thing. This is giving me like
Dora, Dora the Explorer!
okay, so this is giving me early 2000s flash animation vibes, which can mean something's really good or really bad, depending on how graphic the person who made this decides to go. And we'll get to like the worst of it later on in this iceberg, because I saw someone who I recognize and who is a piece of shit, and who also made extremely disturbing animations. Just extremely disturbing. Like, I'd go as far to say is that they're not safe for life. But we'll see how this goes. Can't be worse than what I'm talking about.
She fell into quicksand, and now she is no more. She tangled with the lions, and now she's
Let him go. I mean, that was a nice animation, but I wouldn't say that that was like too creepy. Also, doesn't really have like nice of a like to dislike ratio, so I don't know what to say. Alright, this is the on to the next one. If this is the video I think it is, this is gonna be funny as hell. Also, I clicked out my meeting. Dang it. Hell yeah. Who doesn't fucking love Liquid Slam? I fucking love Liquid Slam. Liquid Slam me into the fucking floor and kill me. Liquid Slam's the shit, dog. Bitch. Gonna watch Liquid Slam in 4K.
Guys, Cody and the gang are at the park playing football with down Darius Jackson. Let's go!
You're not going anywhere without your big game Liquid Slam.
Excellent!
Go on. This one's going downtown. Whoa!
Whoa! Now I got a full team. Yeah! Yeah!
Liquid Slam!
Liquid Slam!
Oh god, I'm wrong. That is
Jesus Christ!
We gotta go! Out back! Out back!
Come on!
Oh. Tough day, kids? Well, I've got just the thing. How about some big game pizza pigskin?
Awesome!
Yeah!
Hungry got me in a grapple. Big game pizza pigskin is my hunger that you tackle. All day, every day, big
Touchdown,
game.
Mrs. D.
Big game pizza pigskins for your taste buds a touchdown.
Sack your hunger with Big Game Pizza Pigskins. Pizza that tastes better on a football.
Always use a flamethrower with adult supervision.
I don't remember. Okay. Alright. God damn it. Ghost car. Oh, this one. This one's just a screamer. But this one's more interesting, so I'm gonna go to this one. Like, you already know what the K-Feed coffee commercial is. The car goes cross the road, you don't see it for a second, like, oh, what's happening? And then a zombie screams at you. What? Don't know what to say about that, but it's like self-explanatory. It's you've seen it a million times. We already all know what it is, so let's just look at the more interesting one.
Cops into think.
Okay, so I remember seeing this on like Mythbusters or something. Basically, the whole thing there is just like they were there was a police chase. I think it might have been a DUI or something, and they go to like a fence, and the car's gone, and somehow drove through it or something rather. And the thing about that is that it's so obvious that it was just the fence going up and over the car. It's not really that much of a mystery. The way it's presented though is pretty creepy. I'll give it that. So let's watch the video. And maybe it's the one that I remember, maybe it's not. I'm taking a big gamble here.
He's about to pull over, then all hell breaks loose. The officers watching this tape get only a quick glimpse of the man behind the wheel. It's the last look they'll get. For a moment, it appears as if the driver and his car have disappeared into thin air. But in the blink of an eye, the driver comes into view again. This time, he tries to outrun the police rather than just vanish. His moves are still baffling to the police as he swerves all over the road, driving like a man possessed. And just when he's really thrown the cops for a loop, he gets back on a straightaway, showing off a seemingly supernatural speed.
We're still approaching F16.
In just a moment, he's going to make a turn into the Twilight Zone. Watch. The fence at the end means no way out, or does it? Even watching it again, cops are unable to make sense of it. All they...
That's the thing, like, the Mythbusters episode pretty much completely disproved the whole thing here with that. I don't think there's much of a point to watch any more of this. Let's go to the next one. I have no clue what this is. Take a look. Hell yeah. You know,
Delightful.
Hell yeah.
Really delightful. I'm the Globglogabgalab. I love books, and this basement is a true treasure trove.
What's happening?
I am the Globglogabgalab, the schwabble double wabble gabble flibber blabber blab. I'm full of schwibble glibber kind. I am the yeast of thoughts and mind. Schwabble double glibber glabber schwibble schwab glab. Dibble double shwibble shwabble glibber glab schwab. Schwabble double glibber glabber schwibble schwab dab. Dibble double shwibble shwabble glibber schwab glab. Oh, ha ha ha, splendid. Simply delicious. I am the Globglogabgalab, the schwabble double wabble gabble flibber blabber blab. I'm full of schwibble glibber kind. I am the yeast of thoughts and mind. Schwabble double glibber glabber schwibble schwab glab. Dibble double shwibble schwabble glibber glab schwab. Schwabble double glibber glabber schwibble schwab dab. Dibble double shwibble schwabble glibber schwab glab.
Yep. I don't even know what to say about that. That was just fucking weird.
Delightful.
But I mean, hey, it has a million times more character than anything on YouTube Kids these days. So, hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, brother. Keep them up. Also, goddamn it, I keep on clicking on it. It would have been a million times more convenient if I just. Bring the hell. Okay, I have no idea which one it wants me to look at. I mean, it kind of just looks like a. Wait. I don't know. Getting pretty existential there. Check out the description and give my brother a follow on YouTube. I'll be saying that a lot. mercy, Jesus. Also, this is existentially terrifying. Bro's entire life is just to give this rich man a drink.
have a chance at winning one of several glittering prizes. All you have to do is spin the wheel of funness. Here among the acids, every space is a winner. So grab your girth and test your worth, because it's time to spin the wheel. Nice spin. Oh, so close. Raise the acid. 2 spins remain. I know you want that shimmering one-up, so don't waste them. Nice spin. Acid. Final spin.
Well, I don't even know what to say about that. Kind of weird. That easier. Alright, on to an infamous one. And it's not available. God damn it. Never mind, everybody. Okay, so, if you've seen, my video, my iceberg video on this, you'd know that this was made by some guy that wanted to make music videos, basically, like, he basically wanted to make a VTuber sort of thing. He basically wanted to make, like, a Vocaloid sort of thing, and it didn't really work out because the technology just wasn't there. And we're debating on whether or not he died or not. We don't know where this, the android even is anymore. It's just like it's kind of lost media. No, the person in the video did not kill anyone. No, this isn't from the perspective of a serial killer. Uh, the reason why it has random shots of a backyard are because the person installed cameras in the eyes of the robot. And that's my butchered explanation of it. It's not really that creepy once you really think about it. It's honestly kind of sad. But man, oh man, imagine just randomly clicking on this in the middle of the night. I mean, hell, imagine randomly seeing the thumbnail in the middle of the night. It's fucked up. I think it doesn't have that the space that the robots in is very, like there's just straight black all over. Doubt anyone felt fantastic watching the video. That's for sure. And that's layer 1. And bear in mind, I'm looking at videos. I might have an exception here or there, but I'm mainly focusing on videos. Actually, no, it's not the end of layer 1. Never mind. I am dumb. I have a very low IQ. Oh yes, my favorite. Rocking chair scary pop-up. Put this on full screen and please stare at it. That's never a dumb thing to do. You know, I'm going to let you watch it. Screamer warning, everybody. Screamer warning. This isn't even really that unsettling. It's just annoying more than anything else. This is what I meant earlier. Like, screamers they're not really that scary. They're like they just have a scary image show up and that's it. It's not really that scary. So I'll show the video, but I'm not gonna listen to the audio because that's fucking lame. I'm not in the mood for jump scares. Yeah, sure. There's no ghost activity.
This is it. The Chevy model year event is almost over. The last of the 06s are going fast. So don't get your Chevy before someone else does. Buy 06 model with V6 and get 0% APR financing. Or get a 2000...
Ah, boo, scary. I'm so scared. It's off. That's like 90% of like it does. That one does have a good setup. I'll give it that. But like setting up like dread and setting up like some sort of situation where you're just like unsettled by it. No, it's not really doing anything like that. It's just kind of someone be like boo, and I just think that's kind of lame, for being honest. Yeah, this isn't even the creepiest McDonald's commercial thing that I've ever seen. But we'll watch this and I'll show you the other one that's much worse. Much worse. Well, that was very energetic. Well, it's energetic. Very one might say entertaining, perhaps. Creepy? Nah. I'll show you something creepy. Alright. This isn't actually a McDonald's commercial. This was a skit, a joke. But god damn, is this fucking creepy. Well, McDonald became a fucking stalker in this. I think that what makes it creepy, well, first off that's fucking creepy ass Okay, so I think what makes this so creepy is the fact that the gestures the camera movement, the lighting. You don't know, just like the liminal space factor. You don't know where this is. It's all just slow and off-putting, for lack of a better way to put it. And it's just all kinds of fucked up because, I mean, shit, you don't know where this is. All you know is that some guy dressed up as a clown is stalking you, and you don't know what he wants from you. You could be deciding that he wants to kill you or something. And I know that's kind of goofy. To be fair, this is still fucking goofy as hell. But it's still, all things considered, a very creepy ad. Much more scary than the This Is Sparta remix that we saw in the iceberg. Also, hello, person who just entered my live stream. Spam Funyun delivery in the chat, everybody. Spam, yeah, it's the fake one, it's not real. Still creepy though. Funny as hell. Really think about it. But yeah, I'm doing this because my brother has a YouTube channel. He has around 40 subscribers right now, 46 subscribers. I'm trying to help him get to 100. It'll be kind of difficult. And I know that self-promo is not really something I should be doing per se, but like, and you know, whatever. He's better at live streaming than I am anyway, for being honest. It's in the description. His name's Argonaut Smith. Rather. But yeah, that was kind of creepy. I wouldn't really say that was too... Thank you so much. You know, if I can help him get to 100 subs, that would probably really make his day, and it would make my day too, because I'm helping him edit his stuff. But on to the next one, and this one's a doozy. I remember this one. This one's fucked up. Know what the hell they were thinking when they added this shit in. Don't know what the hell they were. It's just the imagery, just all of it. Basically, this is it's an Easter egg. It does what it says on the tin. I don't really know why they did it, but here we are. Oh yeah, the original is a bit more lighthearted, but I mean, look at the imagery. Pretty damn creepy either way. I'm aware that it was, I think, a landscape designer. Basically, the guy that made landscapes for the game is facing this. Yeah, Mario theme is based on the film. Not really much else to say about it because either way you look at it, it's just like, what the hell were they thinking? And of course, there's like plenty of other Easter eggs. Gotta adjust my. Actually fits in. Kind of messy. Right. Eddie has an operation.
There is something wrong with Teddy. Don't worry, Teddy. The doctor.
Another classic video. Another banger. This one's from Zay Frank. And I think the only part that's like particularly disturbing here is the fact that it's essentially it's the medical gore, and we'll see what you'll see what I mean by that in a minute.
Is going to find out what is wrong. Count down from 10 now, Teddy. You won't make it to 1 because the doctor is putting you to sleep. Now the doctor can begin his operation, and Teddy will not feel a thing. Now Teddy is on drugs. The doctor cuts into Teddy's flesh with his medical instrument. Look, there is Teddy's bonbon layer, which makes him sweet. The doctor takes a closer look at Teddy's bonbons. That isn't a healthy bonbon, Teddy. Here is what a healthy bonbon looks like. The doctor removes the bad bonbons. Now let's look inside Teddy's play pouch. The doctor says, what a mess. More sprinkles, please. Teddy sprinkles. Now Teddy can play again. But a good doctor looks deeper than that. Oh, that is a good sign. Teddy's crotch unicorn is healthy. That means his imagination is healthy. What a good sign, Teddy. Let's look at his kidney now. The kidney is what gives Teddy patience with kids. Look at Teddy's kidney crayons. They have gangrene. The doctor puts in nice red healthy crayons. You won't hate the children now, Teddy. What is wrong with Teddy's courage? The doctor looks inside Teddy's courage sack. What has happened? What has the doctor discovered? Oh, look. Teddy is riddled with fear. He is afraid. Look at what fear does to your courage sack. The fear is removed and the doctor replaces it with curiosity. The curiosity will help Teddy's courage. Now the doctor must explore Teddy's heart. That is where his love comes from. Look how big it is. Look how much love Teddy has. What has gone wrong? That's it. That is what happened. Teddy loved a bad boy. What did the bad boy do, Teddy? Oh, Teddy. The bad boy broke Teddy's heart's heart. Don't worry, the doctor will give you a new one. And look, here is a new child for you to love. I think we've done it. It's time to seal Teddy back up. Just look at the doctor putting Teddy back together again. The operation is complete, and soon Teddy will be all better again. Good night, Teddy. I hope you get well soon.
Yep. There's not really much else to say about it. Other than it's kind of creepy. Alright. The Backrooms. This one set up an entire franchise. So, not really hard to see why this is on here, and not really hard to see why this is on the first layer. I remember reading the original creepypasta of it, and I have to say, this series is good, but the original creepypasta is way better, in my opinion. The whole situation where you're just trapped in this soggy moldy room, and it's I think it was septillion, like 8 septillion square miles, just some ridiculous number, and it just implied that you just couldn't really get out of it no matter what you did. And yeah, the ambiguity of the original situation is definitely what made it more scary.
Sound, camera,
rolling.
All right, and action. All right, cut. That was good, guys. All right, that was good. I'm thinking we get a wide angle, and then we're done. Okay?
All right. Yeah. Cool. Like how much further? Like
a little more. A little more.
You got?
Yeah. Whoa.
Hello? Hello? Hey guys.
What is this?
Hello? Is someone there?
It's on the first layer. So it's not that low.
Can anybody hear me? Hello? Damn it. What the hell? What the hell? Don't move.
mean, it might be. Definitely sounds like it, right? On that end.
This isn't real. This isn't real. This isn't real. You gotta be kidding me.
Really hard to see why someone. Not really hard to see why that isn't. Not really hard to see why that's one of the most popular analog horror videos, if not the most popular. All right. Gain a sub. All right. So this video was a lost Nickelodeon short. Some guy named Commander Santa on a Bungie forum talked about how he saw this Nickelodeon short when he was sick one time, and he remembers it traumatizing him. And the whole thing about that is that for the life of him, he couldn't find it. He basically gave this description of like this wizard kidnapping a little girl and forcing her to make stars or something. And for decades, people could not find the original short. They'd scoured throughout the internet, and really it was just a situation where no one could really identify it. Until one day, it was found on YouTube. It was on YouTube the entire time. And it was I think it was a Czech animation. And basically, yeah, it is. Basically, it was a situation where they found this. It was a situation where no one could really identify it until it was just there in plain sight. Also, again, I'm really sorry that I'm rambling and not really making entirely coherent points here and there, because this is my first time doing a live stream, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm low-key a bit unprepared.
Once there was a little girl named Sally. Sally always had to look neat because she had a really fussy mother who was always saying, don't lose this and don't lose that, especially when she gave her something brand new like gloves. Please keep tidy because your grandmother will be so pleased to see you looking so pretty, her mother said. But it was such a nice day that Sally went out to play. Uh-oh, one of her new gloves was gone. What was she to do? Sally looked all over town, but she couldn't find her new glove anywhere. There was only one place left to look. The house up on the hill where Mr. Cadabra, the wizard, lived. Sally was afraid to knock on his door, but she was even more afraid to go home without her glove. Have you seen my glove? She asked Mr. Cadabra. No. But gloves are easy to make. Here's one, take it. But tell your mother what happened, or you'll have to come back and do some work for me. Sally was so relieved that she ran all the way home. She didn't tell her mother what happened. My, her mother said, you look so nice. I'm so glad you didn't lose your pretty new gloves. When Sally went to bed that night, She hoped the wizard would forget about their deal. She fell asleep. But the wizard did not forget. He picked her up and carried her to his magic chamber. Why didn't you tell your mother what really happened? His voice boomed from the ceiling. Well, I had the glove, and Mother never would have known. And sometimes it's just so hard to tell the truth. Sometimes you have to do hard things, Sally. Look at me. I have to make houses and trees and flowers, and it isn't easy. I've got a hard job for you, and if you can't finish the job tonight, you'll have to keep coming back until you do finish. Now here's some magic yarn. I want you to crochet some stars for me. Sally tried with all her might, and before she knew it, she had made a bundle of stars. You did it, said Mr. Cadabra. But these stars will fade away unless you always tell the truth. Sally decided that if she was strong enough to make stars, she was strong enough to tell the truth. Suddenly, another pair of yellow gloves appeared in Sally's hands, and Mr. Cadabra said, "You can give these to your mother. A long time ago, she made stars in the sky for me, too. Now it's time for you to go home." That morning, the yellow gloves Mr. Cadabra gave her were right on her bed. The first thing Sally did was to tell her mother the whole story. "Thank you," said her mother, who now remembered a strange dream she had once, many years ago. Mr. Cadabra was very proud of Sally. He knew she wouldn't be back.
And that was Clockman. I hope I don't get a copyright strike on this. I don't really think that I will, but you never know. Yeah, it is definitely heartwarming. So, a classic from Corridor Crew. A pretty decent show of special effects on their part, but I could really see why people were unsettled by it, for sure. It is just one of those situations where it's like, god damn. It is pretty unsettling by those standards.
Hey, what's going on over here? Y'all want this gun? Stuck in the dang ground. Whoa, that's a glitch. Don't touch that.
Yeah, you should let us handle that.
What, you don't think I can handle this?
No, it's not that you can't handle it. I just think we should handle it.
Whatever. Dips.
No. No, man, come on, let it go already! I can do this!
Screw this! I'm out of here! Wait, Chief! Chief, don't do it! Chief! Wait! What's happening? Something's wrong! Oh, Chief, get out of there!
Not like this.
Oh, no! Oh, Mario! I gotcha!
You gotta reset the game!
I got you, man! Hold on!
Help me!
Be damn unsettling if I say so myself. Yeah, I genuinely don't know if I'm gonna find the original video. So let's go through a sea of Tim Burton stuff. Well, I just gave up, man. I don't even care. This one entry, not really that big of a deal. Alright. Classic outsider art YouTube. Some random motherfucker just does random shit. And some people will find it weird, other people will think, oh yeah, that's what YouTube's made for. Not really in need of that much of an explanation.
I was walking through the forest of moccasin bread when I saw a troll boy wearing tight pants. I want to own them, but can you even dance in those pants? Watch me, woman! They made a move like a vessel a shimmy, all sweet and tender like a tiny baby kitty. I need to get some, put my body in them, then I will rule the land. 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that an angel, baby? No, that's his dance moves. Yes. Watch my lady honey brews, feed me lots of jumbo juice. Call me Lady Tiger, but I never eat my young. My legs in those pants a dream. When I would move, I'd scream. Watch out for my body rolls. Watch out for my body rolls. High kicks. This is how we do. Yeah. Watch out for my body rolls. Watch out for my body rolls. High kicks. This is how we do. Yeah. I beg that boy to make me some. Gotta dance like that where I come from. Grab a partner, form a line, cut and stitch and make them shine. Work that I it's looking fantastic. But please stay so pretty, cause my body can't handle it. It's just the power of the light, it tickles my tiger. Let me get inside of them and stretch, stretch, stretch. And tell yourself you're a vessel of shimmy and activate your dance floor kitty. When I place my legs in a cage of spandex, I dance like hell to release the madness. Watch my feet pound holes in plywood. Watch my hips crush plates of baked goods. Watch out for my body rolls. Watch out for my body rolls. High kicks, this is how we do it. Watch out for my body rolls. Watch out for my body rolls. High kicks, this is how we do it. 'Twas the last stitch on the final scene he placed onto me. My leg hairs quivered and screamed. I know I needed them more than ever, but then he looked at my legs and said, never. I was already wearing tight pants, I just did not activate them. Wow. Body roll, high kick, this is how we do it. What you sound, break it down. Body roll, high kick, you activate and feel the burn. I'm a dance floor tiger lady, pumping everything she has, touching every single lad, rubbing every lady back. Work that dance floor, they may vote you mayor jazz. One day have a plaque that says she wore the tightest of pants. Watch out for my body rolls, watch out for my body rolls. High kicks, this is how we do it. Watch out for my body rolls, watch out for my body rolls. High kicks, this is how we do it.
Well, that was something, all right. All right, on to a classic, complete classic. One of the best, people say this is a creepypasta video, but the creepypasta was based off of the video, not the other way around. This is just a classic video from a master horror YouTuber, Nana826, I think her name is. But yeah, this is a masterpiece. Yeah, Nana825763. Yeah. Kind of crazy that he does Minecraft videos now. For sure. It's probably one of the best horror videos ever made, if we're being honest. Guys, this is more goofy than anything else. There's also the fact this is probably copyrighted. Okay, so this one apparently is traumatic. I don't really see it being that. Yeah, the house tour is probably the best video they've made. It's either that or YouTube 666. Username 666. That. What? Yeah, I mean, there's not really much else to say about that one. Just kind of like uncanny valley sort of thing. For sure. You're right. Oh boy. Just got we're now on ElsaGate. Do I want to watch this? It's actually creepy. So she looks like she's tweaking. You know what? Considering I was the original purpose of this was just explain how this shit happens. I mean, it might be. Because once everyone realized that they could just make shit like that. Weird. But once I figured out it could just make shit like that and it'll get like millions of views, here we are. The landscape of YouTube just being permanently altered. and often for the worse. But yeah, that's not really something that I. This one's kind of different. But if you just put like a period, you get full stop punctuation, and as you can see, you see a bunch of well, I mean, there's really no other way to say it. Before YouTube wiped it and checked it out, it essentially showed like people will essentially show like pictures of gore or other weird shit, and it was just like, oh yeah, you can put emojis on the search term too. Don't really do. Oh, that's worse. Damn. Quite disturbing. But yeah, people would just show that. This is true. This is true. But back to the point of the video. If you're still there. And well, anyways, get back to what I was talking about before. This video is allegedly found on a random park bench. I think it was in New York. And boy, did that escalate and quick, because what ended up happening was people would look through the video, and everyone said that there was a secret message that was. There was a lot of secret messages in it. Like, when you put the audio through a spectrogram, you find images of dead bodies, which is pretty creepy. There's a lot of text that flashes on there as well. And the whole thing about it that's just like so unsettling is that aside from it just being an art project, before we ever found that out, it was just a mystery of like what the hell is this? And it is definitely creepy. But nowadays we already know what it's made for. It's just an art project, and we don't know if it's been cracked or not. But after finding that out, it's just like not really that scary anymore. Hmm. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and take a break a Rooney. Not sure if anyone's watching currently, but I'm going to go ahead and start anyway. I'm going to start with Aganon counterpart. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. I'm not sure. So basically this is just, I mean, it's pretty much nonsense. Just visual nonsense. But it has the distinction for being like the very first, or one of the first analog horror videos ever made. It's very nonsensical, it's very weird, and you'll see what I mean. It basically starts off by saying that the world was destroyed and that there was a videotape found on Earth, but that this tape has completely nothing to do with it at all. And the whole situation there is just that the aliens that picked up this video here decided to recreate what was on that tape, I assume. And I don't think they did a good job. We'll just have to see it. But yeah. It is creepy, but the thing about it is just that it's more nonsensical than anything else. Yeah. Not showing me the original video, so let's just watch something slightly different. Really knows what this is, I guess. I mean, obviously it's a fake video, but you know. Also, hello, person who just showed up to my live stream. I'm concluding. I'm almost ready to wrap it up. I have a few more videos that I'm going to be looking at. Right now we're looking at a sewer monster. I do not remember anything about this case in the video, but it's still worth looking at, I suppose. I mean, obviously it's fake. Damn. Yeah, see how unrealistic the movement there is. Definitely a situation where not really all that realistic. Right. This one's more funny than
Side business, you would say.
It is definitely weird, but like, I'm pretty sure everyone who's watching knows what Anonymous is. If by any chance you don't, it's basically a hacker group. I don't know if this is even real or what, or I'm like 90% sure this isn't real. Actually, you know what? 99% sure because you hear this all on the news.
When you're released from jail and you was beginning after parole, I'm out of that business. But are you? A lot of folks say that if someone came in and they needed your help, they wanted to die, that the Jack Kevorkian would help. Would you?
Yeah.
I would help them if they deserve it.
Dear Fox News, it has come to our attention that you have been alienating the American people by propagating the left-right false dichotomy, promoting fear by exaggerating the threat of terrorist attacks, supporting the corporate astroturfed Tea Party, and trying to pass it off as a grassroots movement, and covering up corporate corruption by forcing your employees to lie on the air, by participating in an orchestrated attempt to misinform the general public. You have chosen your side. You are against the people. You claim to be fair and balanced, yet you have gone to court to protect your right to lie to the people. You have sacrificed your journalistic integrity to the dollar. Unfortunately for you, the dollar cannot stop an idea whose time has come. We have been watching your corporate masters, standing at the curtains and pulling the strings. We know what you are doing. You have been poisoning the minds of Americans far too long. We have been watching. We know your secrets. Americans are waking up to your treachery. You cannot hide from us. We are anonymous. We are legion. We do not forgive. We do not forget. Expect us.
I think that the original interview is particularly unsettling given the context. Alright, get back to this is a classic. The classic animation. It's not hard to see why. Some jump scare. it's such the video quality is so poor because the actual content's really well made. Not really sure who actually made this. Shame that they didn't make more of this, because damn. Alright, back to the weird and incomprehensible. So Barbie.avi, there's not really much to say about the, I mean, there's a lot to say about the video itself. So basically there's this creepypasta, right? About some guy finding a video in a abandoned computer that they found in a party. And it was about someone who had body integrity disorder, which, if you don't know, means that you have this psychological condition where you want to just remove your limbs, for lack of a better way to put it. Basically, the video this video is not that at all. It's still like a therapy session for someone who's lost their limbs, or their arms specifically. But the thing of it is that instead of them losing their limbs because they have body integrity disorder, it's because they lost it when there was an accident with a faulty washing machine that ripped their arm off. And what ended up happening is that it was such a traumatic event for the person that they never really recovered, and they were still at the mental age of like a 16-year-old. Now, the problem with the actual video footage is that it's essentially the audio is just not even there. And I don't really think I'll show you like a minute of it. But the story of it is that someone had a really terrible accident and it kind of ruined their life. As you can see, you can't even really understand what they're saying. It's definitely a sad case, but it's more incomprehensible than anything else. But let's look at another analog horror video by the same guy that made that one weird gameplay video with the guy drinking the corpses. You know, I don't even know what to say about half of what happened with that one. But this one's pretty easy to understand. Pretty damn creepy too.
You or a loved one are suffering from any of the following symptoms: lack of feeling, emotional outbursts, fog of the mind, or memory loss. This may be a sign of onset AED or advanced emotional deterioration. Today, 7 in 10 people over the age of 21 report experiencing emotional degradation severe enough to hinder everyday tasks, such as workplace performance, social interaction, and general well-being. Emotional stability is required for a functional and healthy mind. Correcting AED used to require rigorous testing and invasive procedures, costing time, effort, and money. Today, the solution is Thalassin. Using our modern understanding of brain mapping, Thalassin is able to reproduce the emotions necessary for any occasion. Not only does Thalassin restore lost emotion, but patients have reported emotions at a higher and more consistent quality than ones produced non-chemically. Included in every pack of Thalassin are these common emotions: happiness, sadness, anger, fear, and relief. Also, look out for over-the-counter options such as jealousy, hope, frustration, and pride. Tired of only experiencing natural emotions? Or maybe interested in expanding your emotional palette? Cutting-edge brain mapping technology has not only allowed us to refine existing emotions, but has also allowed for the creation of new emotions and emotional experiences. With Thalassin Plus, experience emotions beyond previous natural capabilities. These new emotions include degrance, humber, nage, dorselessness,
Oh, damn it.
Andric, Veronate, Pawnish, Hard, Kind, Trantiveness, Teluge, Brick. To experience the power of Thalassin, call the number on your screen now before supplies run out.
Well, damn. Look at this. Apparently not. Okay, so this one's short. Short and to the fucking point. I mean, I should probably show more than just that. I mean, I don't really know the origin of that, but basically it's just a mannequin or just like a rubber mask of Michael Jackson. Not really much to it. Okay, so this one's obviously fake. It's still pretty creepy.
Go sleep in the sun, put it down. Let me stick the camera through the hole first, might be a body in there. What a tramp with them two. East what, subway? East wing. Can you get in?
It's
Can you get in? Get in. Jesus, look at that, mate. It's exactly like the one over there, look.
Misty.
It's right underneath, isn't it? Everything.
Well, yeah, that's really the moment where it goes from being like a normal video to just nightmare fuel. That image. It's not hard to see why.